Welcome to day 6 of your 14-day challenge. So today is actually challenge day, not destroy yourself day, not prove you're an athlete day. This is about proving to yourself that you can do something a little harder than usual and come out on the other side proud, not absolutely crushed. Okay? So if you're someone who's ever felt like, I always quit when things get tough, or I never follow through when it gets uncomfortable, today is where we start rewriting that story. So I want you to understand why this matters so much. Most burnt out restarters have plenty of evidence that they can't stick with things, like they remember all the programs they didn't finish, right? The gym memberships they stopped using, the early alarms that they snoozed, right? Today, we're going to create new evidence that looks like more like I had a plan, it was harder than usual, but I stuck with it and I finished it. This isn't about being perfect all the time. It's about giving yourself a clear, winnable challenge that stretches you but doesn't break you. To keep this realistic, you're going to choose from 3 levels of challenges today: A, B, or C. None of them are better than the other. It's just the best one is the one that pushes you a bit, but still feels doable for where you are at right now. So, option A is movement challenge. For you, if you're, feeling tired, sore, or still getting used to working out again, your challenge is to increase your steps today compared to a normal day. So example would be if you've been getting, 5 to 7,000 steps, aim for 8 to 10,000 today. This could, be made up of a couple of shorter walks, a longer one, or just, simply parking farther away and moving more on purpose. Okay. Option B is the workout challenge. So this is for you if you've been handling the workouts fine and feel ready to, crank it up a notch, push a bit harder. Your challenge is to complete workout B or C in the Devo Fit app, depending on what your plan is, right? With a slight progression. So that might mean adding an extra set to one exercise, adding a few reps each set, right? Or maybe even shaving a little rest time between sets. So nothing crazy, just a bit more than your normal effort. And then option C is full compliance challenge. So for you, this is for you if your schedule is manageable today and you want a full day win. So it's to have a perfect checklist day. So you hit your water target, you hit your step target, you complete your workout, you follow your plate, protein rules for the day, and you do your short evening wind down. So you're aiming to check every box today. So take a second right now and pick your challenge. Is it going to be A, movement, B, workout, C, full compliance? Say it out loud to yourself. Today I'm doing challenge, whatever you choose. And then before you dive in, I want you to set expectations, especially if you picked B or C. Okay. So remember when we discussed the RPE scale earlier, 1 to 3 being very easy, 4 to 6 is going to be moderate, 7 to 8 is challenging but controlled, and then 9 to 10 is all out. For today's challenge day, your top should be around that 7 to 8 marker on the hardest parts, okay? So you should not be gasping on the floor wondering if you're okay. You should feel like this is tough, but I can do it. I'm pushing, but I'm still in control. If anything feels sharp, painful, or sketchy in your joints, that's your cue to back off, modify, or just stop. You're not failing by modifying, okay? You're succeeding by listening to your body and still finishing the challenge at a level that's right for you. So let me give you a simple picture of what each option might look like so you're not guessing. So if you choose option A, the movement challenge, your day might look like this, right? Short walk in the morning, even, 5 to 10 minutes, right? You might park farther away at work or if you go into the store. Walk while you're on a phone call, short walk after dinner with your family. Again, your goal is to hit that higher step target, whatever that number is for you. And then when you hit it, open up the Devo Fit app and check off your step goal for the day. That's your win. If you choose option B, the workout challenge, open your Devo Fit app and look at whatever workout that you have, planned for today, depending on what your plan is. Your challenge is to do the whole workout plus one small progression, okay? So that might be add an extra round of a circuit, add 1 to 2 reps each set of a key exercise, right? or shorten your rest time a little bit between sets. So example, again, would be if you usually do 2 sets, go for 3. If you usually do 10 reps, go for 12, right? If you usually rest 60 seconds, try 45 instead. The point is not to make it miserable. It's to show yourself, I can do more than my brain tells me that I can. All right. And then if you go with option C, the full compliance challenge, your checklist is going to be drink your full water goal or very close, right? Hit your step goal, complete your scheduled workout in the app, follow your plate protein rules for the day, do your 10 to 15 minute wind down before bed, and then use that 3-step craving protocol at least once if cravings hit. This is a stack the deck day, okay? When you check all of those off, you've got a full day win that is huge for your confidence. So I want you to treat this like a real event in your calendar. It is not a maybe, okay? So inside the DevoFit app, do this. Look at your day 6 to-dos, your tasks for today. Decide your challenge. Make a note in the comment section. Day 6 movement challenge, right? Day 6 workout challenge. You get it. So as you go through the day, you can check off your workout when you finish it, check off your steps, your water, right? And then when you hit all those at the end of the day, write in, I chose challenge B. I added a round to my circuit. It was tough, but I did it. I succeeded, right? Something like that. But this is how you build a record of you following through on promises to yourself, okay? Challenge day is as much mental as it is physical, okay? So at some point though, today, your brain is going to be like, that's enough. I'm good. I'm done. I'm too tired for this. I can stop now, right? It's just one day. It doesn't really matter. No, but that's when this moment counts. So that voice, when you hear that, I want you to respond with something like, I can do hard things for a few more minutes, okay? I promised myself I'd finish this and I keep my promises now, right? Future me will be so glad I didn't quit here. You are not going to feel motivated the whole time, all right? You just need a few seconds of courage to keep going when it would be easier to stop. So here's how you know if you absolutely crushed day 6. You picked a challenge level and you stuck with it. You finished what you set out to do, even if you had to modify it. You logged it all in the DevoFit app. You did not quit the moment it got uncomfortable. That is a massive, massive win, okay? You just built a new reference point in your mind. I'm someone who follows through when I say I'm going to challenge myself. Today is a day to be proud of, not because it was perfect, but because it was extremely intentional, all right? You did not just drift through the day. You chose a challenge and you completed it. So your last step for today is when you do finish your challenge, go into the DevoFit app and tell your coach the challenge is done. I chose whatever option and my big win was this, okay? So, and an example for that, right? If you, a big win for option A would be I hit 9,000 steps for the first time in months. That's awesome, right? Option B, I did an extra round of every set, even though I was tired and I wanted to stop. Option C, first day I hit every single checklist item, right? That post is not just about you. Like it shows you and others who might be doubting themselves that it's possible, right? For them too. So great work stepping up today, okay? Tomorrow and day 7, we're going to pause, review week 1, celebrate the progress you've already made, and make any adjustments we need so week 2 is even more powerful. I'll see you in day 7.